there, this is Ursula with Easy Do Yoga. Today I'm going to present you with another quick, short, but yet effective way to practice yoga. We're going to focus a little bit more on gentle, restorative, to combat stress, anxiety, or just being tired and just needing a little bit more of a relaxation to affect our whole body. You will need 2 blocks. If you happen to have bolsters, blankets, you might use them as well, okay? So here we go. We're gonna sit down, and the first thing is we're gonna come into a bridge, a supported bridge pose. So you will need one of your blocks, or again, if you have a bolster. I'm not demonstrating it with a bolster because many people do not have a bolster or a body pillow, but pretty much everybody who practices yoga has some yoga blocks. We should. I tell my students that all the time in the gym. So here we go. We're gonna take the block and put it on our shoulder blades. I have another. Let's say if you have 3 blocks, would be really ideal because you can put that one right in between your feet so they are in alignment. So you put at least 1 block under your shoulder blade, and you need to figure out where it feels comfortable. For me, it's where the bra line sits, and it goes in between your shoulder blades. And then the second or third block, you want to go high or you go horizontal, somewhere under your neck, under the back of your head. So often we have to tilt this here a little to make it comfortable, so the block doesn't swivel, doesn't go away. So see, that seems really comfortable for me. So what that does, my feet, I can scooch them a bit more in, relax my pelvis, my belly is slightly pulled in, and all I'm doing is letting my shoulders fall back. So my shoulder blades mold around the block. And then again, you can maybe have a pillow under each arm, or just letting your arms fall like this. So now you have an option to stay where you're at, or if you want to, you can just lift up in a bridge, just kind of snuggle yourself here into place. You know, a bolster will probably go right under your tailbone. I choose today to just stay down like this, let my chest open, close my eyes, and then just focusing on my breathing, on my breath. Couple nice, long, deep breaths, opening my heart, my chest, letting the rest of my body relax. And you will notice the longer you lay in a supportive way, your muscles will let go, your body will relax. So from here I have also the option either keeping the block and pressing the soles of my feet against the block, or you could actually move the block out of the way. And just letting your hips open as well. Just after a busy day at work or whatever you have done, or even after a tough workout, this is next best to heaven. Feels so good. And by that block pressing in between my shoulder blades, I'm activating a couple pressure points, what really release the stress, the tension in my neck and shoulders. Let's take 2 more breaths. And the way I got in, I'm trying the way to get out. So lift the feet flat on the floor. First, I'm going to remove the block under my head, tuck my chin into the chest, and then maybe roll a little bit to one side here and come up. The next one, I want to show you hero's pose. Most people cannot sit comfortable or for very long on their knees like this. But it's very healing for your knees, for the joints, for the little muscles and tendons around the knee, and as well stretching the quadriceps. They're often very tight. So I tell people to take a block or two and scoot them right in between my ankles. And I line up my feet, I press into my toes, and I sit up nice and tall, rest my hands here on the lap. That would be step one for you to getting used to it, stretching your thighs. You can even watch TV or read a book, listen to music, or just be still. What I want to show you today is how we can get into a supported hero pose. So it's very similar to what we just did. Please do not do that if you're sitting on one or two blocks. You can lean back. You will hurt your lower back. So we're going to come here and try to sit between our feet. So the feet are kind of, tucked under. You're feeling the stretch. And then it's the same principle. We take the block and we put it in between the shoulder plates. And you have options here. You may use the block again, right under the back of your neck. And it's very similar to earlier, except now we're really stretching the top of the thighs. And we can stay here and relax. Another option that depends on your flexibility is just bringing your head here onto the floor. That's more advanced, so I advise you to be careful. Listen to your body. I need to readjust actually the block and go a little lower. Bring the block a little lower under my shoulders, under my back, and then hanging out here, letting it take place. If you feel after a couple breaths, your body gives, your body is pliable, you may even remove the block and come all the way down. You want to have your shoulder blades at least touching, and then you can bring your arms in a cactus, or you can bring them right alongside your body, and then just chill out here for a couple breaths. As long as it feels good, the longer the better. I try to do this at least 5 to 10 breaths, but because of time here today, I will just stay another 2. And then I hold on, come onto my forearms, push myself off, and then very slowly get out. I love to do a downward facing dog after this, just to walk out my legs and stretch and get that fresh blood back into my knees, my legs. So I walk the dog real casual, no big deal. Maybe roll a few times onto my toes, looking forward. Just do naturally, organically here what feels good. The other option I like to do is a single pose or a single leg hero's pose. So right leg forward, left leg goes under. And again, it depends here on your flexibility. You might just gonna sit nice and tall. Try to distribute your weight equally onto your sit bones. And then you can do that very same thing by bringing a block here under your shoulder plates, right along the spine, and then bringing the other block right under your head again. That feels yummy. That feels really, really good. Again, here we're opening up the hip flexor of the left, the quadricep. We're stretching here the feet by the foot being really nice under. You're getting a nice stretch in your ankle and foot, and you're opening the chest. You're relaxing the central nervous system. And all we need to do is breathe. Let's take 3 more rounds of breath, and then we switch this to the other side. Start again, pull the belly in, lift the block from under your head, coming straight up, or you can roll to the side, bring the leg forward and you just shake them out, or you can, go here from side to side. You can also come into a downward facing dog. I'm going to demonstrate that same thing here to the other side. Hopefully my block is still in the right place. Yes, it is. Other block here, right under my head. And here we go. 5 breaths. Just relaxing the mind, the body works wonders. Good, I'll remove the block, pull my belly in, come up, shake it all the way out. The next thing I like to show you is taking one block, putting it under my sacrum, and I'm pulling my right knee towards the chest and letting slowly my left leg straighten out. Press my heel down, engage that. Just by doing that, I increase the stretch here in my hip flexor, big time. Feels so good. I don't even have to do anything else just to get that stretch. But if you want a little bit more, take your right hand, pull that right knee gently into the chest to increase the stretch, and also give your opposite leg a glute and outer hip stretch. You can play around with your arm, you can put it on your side, you can put it in a cactus, you can put it overhead. No stress here, no way, or I can even talk. No way to force your upper body into any position, that's what I'm trying to say. Just keep it nice and easy. Let's just take a couple breaths here. And then I'm just pulling my left leg into the chest as well, coming to a really brief, happy baby pose. What is much easier to do this way. Bring my hands in, find my feet, and just let it open. The block really helps to lift and lengthen my lower back. It makes it more accessible for most of us who have a little hard time keeping their head down because of tightness in the hips. So now I'm just going to go ahead and switch my legs up. Lengthening first before I pull anything here. That right leg down, toes up, plant that right heel to the floor, belly is pulled in, and then just right arm goes to the right side in any position. You can also put even a block here under your right forearm if you want to, and then gently I'm pulling that left knee into the chest, and take as many breaths as it feels good for me. You can always pause the video and stay here longer if you desire, or just follow along with me. Two more breaths. And then again, pull that right knee into the chest. This time we keep the knees together, and look how easy they fall into the chest, stretching the lower back, stretching the glutes and the outer hips. And just take a couple nice deep breaths. You can also lift your head off, bring your face towards your knees. And then the last pose, we just bring the legs straight up. You know when you have the block in the right position, if your legs stay up effortlessly, you don't even have to do anything. So options here with your arms again, just have them by your side, have them on your belly, or have them in a cactus, whatever feels good. Stretch your ankles here a few times, point, flex, turn your feet a few times. Feels really good, especially when you have high heels on a lot. And then just hang out here
If you feel you can't do that, just come against the wall and bring your legs against the wall or against the sofa if you want to bend the knees like that, or a chair. Just feel comfortable here. Take a couple nice deep breaths. Stay in this position as long as you feel like it. The blood is coming out from your feet. Circles nice and easy to the heart, to the head. Very relaxing against high blood pressure, anxiety, or any stress you may face. And I am just going to come off my block. Come all the way up.
And I thank you guys for trying something new, practicing with me. Press the like button. Please leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, and in the comment section, let me know what else you want to see. I'm always open for suggestions. Have a great, relaxed day. Namaste.